I suppose I could have been nice and gone to be right back screen. I was in just like the off and on mindset right now. Is it good though? It looks the number is 0. No drop the frames. No zero zilch. Nada. Nobody's here anymore, obviously. Uh, I mean, we hadn't gotten a gameplay yet, so I guess better now than later, right? Numbers hold stable, but I mean, they were holding stable for that entire like 3-minute diatribe where I was talking before for them just to fall off the damn face of the earth the second I started to say they were good. Let's just give it a go. We changed our server, so I don't love that this is the thing we have to do. I gotta figure out why, if there's a fix for this. I have 2 VPNs in the mix, chat. Like, I'm not using them both at the same time, to be clear. Ever. But, like, I'm to try to solve this inconsistency problem. Like, anyways, alright. We're still on gameplay. Cool. Let's play some game. You hear me, you see game. Right. Last time... Oh, God, I can practice this, chat. It'll take a while for me to get good at it, I'm sure. Last time on Elden Ring. No, I'm not gonna try. We beat the deer god. I don't know. I don't remember what his name was. Ancestral something. Ancestral somebody. But he looked. I mean, he'd like to jump around like our horse does, to be honest. But we actually got him on our first attempt. It was a close one. And our reward. It was one of those spirits. How do I choose what my spirit is? My bells. Have I ever changed it? I haven't. Okay, they're called ashes. Switch. Oh wait, that means I could have 2. Okay, this is just an item slot, right? Can I do this? Again. That's NATO. Anyways, that's what we found. Ancestral follower ashes. These guys that we have running around out here. They're actually a short walk away. I'm not going to bother. But that's it. That was what we did. We finished it off at the end of stream. Because before that, we had just finished poking around down here in the Southland. Well, this is not the right terrain level, but this minor Erd tree. We had been poking around there, and there was a avatar we fought. Today, chat, I want to go back up here. This, if I'm not mistaken, should be the exit. Yes, the Stormveil Castle. Because we had beat Godric. And this was the land beyond, which we stopped a stream here. And when we came back the next stream, I don't remember why we decided to go south, but we decided to go south. Who are you again? Did I talk to you before even?
Hello? Is someone there? My name is Hayata, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes.
Those
It
grapes
will
are...
lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden.
If I remember correctly, the grape is an, like, rotting eyeball, right? That we picked off of somebody. She wants to eat that.
Oh, many thanks
Okay.
to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
New, as you wish. Okay.
You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the finger...
Cool. I'm just going... Actually, I'm curious. Did you just run off? Yep. Yep. So anyways, it was daytime you were here last, but... Why have I not noticed how big the moon is before? Holy shit. Also, like, that's just a dope view, though, chat. Like, that's awesome. Let me remind myself. Where am I supposed to... I got a thing from Godric. Well, I got that, but something else. The categories. I'm trying to remember what the name of it is. It's the big thing. Like the shard of the ring, the Elden ring or whatever. Great rune or... I already looked at tools, didn't I? That's not it. It had a circular shape, though, so I keep getting drawn to that item. Also, I totally need to use these. Where is this? This is going to drive me nuts. I want to read the text on it again. It tells me where I'm supposed to go. It's to a tower. I need one more of those, if I remember correctly. Oh, you know what? We should go there anyway. We should need to go back to the hold. This! I found it. Key items. Obviously. Great rune. And I'm supposed to take it. Divine Tower of Limgrave, which stands beyond the Great Bridge from Stormveil Castle. Wait. Is that a bridge? I don't think that's a bridge. Am I on the wrong side of the castle? Is it that? Is this the bridge? Maybe we go here today instead, chat. But before we do that, I actually remembered that I want to come back to the, for all intents and purposes, we just teleported over there to give that lady a rotting eyeball and leave. Awesome. Wonder where she'll go next. Are any of you new? You were there before. I'll talk to you again, I guess. You were there before. You were there before. The girl that was here is gone. Oh? We'll look at that later. Inter-Coliseum combat. I like me a Coliseum, chat. You know me this about me. You do know this about me. I like me a Coliseum. Oh, here you are.
Good to see you again. Thank you very much. I have you to thank, don't I? For persuading Master Hugh. I can happily announce that he has taught me the noble toil of spirit tuning. I'm as yet unsure of what I might be able to accomplish, but if I might be able to help you all, I'd certainly like to try. And if there's any chance to ease the suffering of my dear men who were grafted, well, I certainly must try. Roderica, the Spirit Tune Apprentice. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Pleased to meet you. The spirit tuning menu, you can spend runes and grave gloveworts to strengthen the spirits you summon from ashes. Hell yeah. To strengthen named spirits, you'll need ghost gloveworts. Okay. I didn't remember when I got this. We should try summoning Lutel the Headless at some point. But let's upgrade. I mean, I am fond of the walls. I don't see why I would not upgrade them at this juncture. Especially, like, I am interested in our new ancestral follower ashes, actually. I was never that. I mean, the jellyfish, I don't know what they do, but and these guys seem like they're probably like a bunch of meat shields, most likely, and this guy seems like just a ranged caster. The wolves have always been great. I am interested in seeing what the ancestral follower does, but let's pump up the wolves, because I figure I will be using them again, at least. Cool. I see they each upgrade uses a different tier of grave glovewort anyways, so it's not like they're really competing for that resource. They're competing for runes. We'll hold off on that for the moment. Thank you.
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you for dead.
What?
No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms, then.
Why dead? I was only here like a couple days ago.
I spoke with the girl. She has a gift for spirit tuning. So I told her everything I know. I'm indebted to a spirit tuner I met long ago. It was all I could do to honor her. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Right, this is just a normal menu for managing these. I mean, yeah. It's her primary armament. I don't see why I would not invest in this. 6 is a lot, but yeah. This one's new for us, but I guess, yeah, I haven't put much upgrading into these just because, like, attack power on a shield, I'm not sure I see the value in it, what it's supposed to bring me just yet. I mean, obviously it's not bad, just not a priority. This, on the other hand, we do use. And someday I do want to play around with some other weapons. It's just... when to find the time? I really should just take some time to swap around the strength base one of these days. Just spend a day running around killing trash with all different weapon types, see how they all behave. But, you know, I'm feeling like exploring today, not that. I don't remember what the hugs do. I don't even know what the hugs do. I don't think I do.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more?
Sure.
The blessing is still aflame in your breast.
Oh, I'm still good?
Would you like to be held? Regardless?
I mean... it's nice, but... we'll be on our way. Places to be, things to do. Why am I coming back here? Okay, if we wanted to poke around this... I don't remember this character. Let's go look at the base of the bridge first, I guess. I mean, it looks like it's broken anyways, so even if we can enter the structure from the castle... and this is probably not where you want to be honest. I wonder if this is specifically maybe. It's broken, right? Like, let's go see what's here. Stormveil Shack. Wait, that was on a cliffside, wasn't it? Why does this map not feel that way? Whatever. For what I know, travel is free. Hello, Argablar. How are you doing today? Well, I hope. Excuse me? Pog! What? It's just chilling here? I guess this is where she was, right? I guess she left that as a thank you instead of just handing it to us at some point in the future when she saw us next. Alright, I am here. Wait, that means I should actually have enough to upgrade, though. Hell yeah! Let's go. I have not beat the Trial of the Fool, unfortunately. Much to my disappointment and frustration. I probably should give 1 at this point. More FP. I've seen the God Tamer twice. And one of them was a really good run on him. But I feel like if I got a chance to see a couple more attempts, that I'd get him down. I just didn't get a chance to really get a handle on his moveset before I got KO'd. But At this point, I'm concerned it's a little indulgent to keep attempting without actually going to find some more. Like I've been aware, obviously, the entire time that there is more power out there in the world that would help me in my trial. Right? I still have 2 spells needing an upgrade at least. And so I might need to go back to adventuring and concede that not gonna get it done. I would get it done eventually. It's just like eventually it's gonna be bad content. Right, what was I wanted to check out this up here. I don't know why I felt this was a cliff, like a very big cliff. It is not. I had a bad memory. But I love the trial, for the record. It's so much fun. It's going to feel very satisfying when we do eventually beat it, and we will. It's just maybe not the next session kind of thing. Oh, damn. I was about to get out of here to dismount. I do not like being dismounted that way. Naturally. We had a couple good runs in there, for sure. And one of the big, in general, part of what I love about a Coliseum or an arena type of scenario is just the ability it gives you to iterate quickly and in a very like high intensity, high stress scenario. I feel like I'm a much stronger Hollow Knight player as a result of our time investment. I think we're definitely ready just to crush the rest of the game. One of the things that we did learn, though, was that I can apparently bounce off, or rather pogo off, spikes. Which I get the vibe is something I was supposed to learn a long time ago, actually. I don't know why I didn't... That's a stake. That's the castle. We've been there. Right? Aha! I missed the branch. Yeah. The YouTube... I made it into a short, and the YouTube comments seem to imply that I should have known that probably already. But it was... I don't know why I maybe missed 1 or 2 key items that I thought were inaccessible because of the spikes. I think I was remembering 1 or 2 other fun items that I got a handle on in very obscure or convoluted ways to avoid bouncing off spikes. So, Gilbert, hello. Good evening. How are you doing? How has your Friday treated you thus far? We are in the land between exploring around the Stormveil castle now that we have defeated Lord Godric. Seeing what is here. Doing good? Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Why am I walking? For the scenery, obviously. The natural... I don't know. Immersion. That's the word I wanted. That's a lot of bloodstains. Is this like a popular suicide point, or are they trying really hard to get something that I should be interested in? You just went off. You just went off. I think you guys just aren't paying attention. Okay. You're going to stream tonight, but You get comfortable and lazy. I get that. There's definitely those days where I feel that vibe too. But in my pre-stream, actually, I had some hiccups that kind of gave me like the, why did I, like, do I really want to commit to going live now? But we got there. I think these guys just all were lazy and didn't know that that was like a down. They didn't see that there's a cliff face there. Surely I can make this safely, right? Okay. That would have been so bad. Actually, it would probably have made for a hella entertaining clip, but it would have looked really bad on me. I killed a bird. I did. It did give me an item, though. Unfortunately, I do need some of those items. Yeah. So unfortunately, one of those games where everything is a resource, you know. What is this? Kind of like in Tears of the Kingdom, I always feel a little bad at the start when you care enough about, you know, small meats to kill foxes and things. It's like, oh, I don't want to kill the fox, but uh-oh. Get up my screen! Excuse me, sir. Who invited you? No one invited you. That's the answer. Go away. Oh, shit. I'm trying to be careful and being maybe a little too cautious, to be honest. I know, right? I am a monster. I feel so bad. Competitive multiplayer. Use duelist furled finger to write a red summon sign. Competitive multiplayer. Wait, was that an actual player character for once? Competitive multiplayer will begin once you have been summoned by a player from another world. You will take the role. Oh, so I have to summon the player character here. Otherwise, they're NPCs. Wait, you will take the role of the adversary. Oh, so wait, do I wait then? Sorry, I'm just trying to understand. Use the duelist's furled finger to write a red summon sign. So I'm taking an action. And then something will begin, competitive multiplayer will begin once I have been summoned. That's the part that gets me a little tricked up there. So is it like a two-step process there? Hammer Talisman. Neato. Yeah, I mean, that felt like a NPC timing, right? Like, that was very clear, like, picked up an item. Try hole. How about the doors? We'll try the doors first. Other players will see your red summon sign and can choose to summon you into their world to fight you. I see. So, like, I won't know when that happens, though. Like, it's just like I put it down and then someday later, or maybe in, like 5 minutes later, or, oh, United Combat and Combat Ordeals. To engage in combat with other players, touch the effigy of Marika in a Colosseum. United Combat and Combat Ordeals can be undertaken in this venue. In United Combat, two teams of fighters clash. Combat Ordeals are all-out brawls in which every combatant is out for themselves. It's a melee. Huh. That's cool. I don't know that this is what I'm here for today exactly, but like this is actually pretty neat. Enter Coliseum. Okay, we actually literally just saw it. So there's one of these in the round table hold as well then, yeah. You'll get a pop-out message while playing and will be warped to the other player's world. And after you'll be returned to where you left off. Okay. That's cool though. That's actually really cool. I'll probably actually play around with that for sure. Is there like a penalty for losing? Do you at the very least get all of like, do you have resources or do you start at least with full health? I mean, to say, when you get whisked away, like if I'm out in the world in combat. I guess you have to find out. What is this? Not here. Do you call them a liar? Liarhead. Knew it. Knew it. Knew it. But so they're saying not here. You're saying that they're saying, I bet you the person who this message is referring to isn't that message, right? Which is probably a problem with ever leaving the message of Liarhead, maybe. As a red invader, you'll lose your runes when you die, just as you normally would. That makes sense. Okay, and you do return to where you left off. This is the rubble of one of those big guys. I think it's just the rubble. Was there anything on this side of the building though? Are one of you going to tell me there's a valuable item ahead? No. Okay. If you're summoned for co-op, there's no penalty. Okay. And then, so presumably any red sigil I see in the ground means that I can summon someone for a combat. So then in all, would I be safe to presume that all player combat is opted into? Like, I'm going to know that it's begun. God damn it. He had a feather. Well, he had an item. I'm not going down there for it. Oh, maybe I am. Is there nothing over here? No, we have to go down if we want to continue along this structure. Always voluntary. Okay. Which would make it pretty... Yeah, we'd have to have obvious indications of when and where. Do you have feathers? Yes, you do. No. Yeah, surely this is close enough. Where's that bird though? There we go. Making me work for it. So if I don't actually actively open yourself to invasions, you'll never get invaded by another player. Okay, so I guess that makes sense. Right, because so far I can write the red. Well, so then, sorry, thinking this through. So do the invasions ever happen on a randomized basis then? Because from what it sounds like, you always have to interact with the red messages, from what I understand thus far. I have to write a red message and then wait for somebody to go interact with it, or I have to find somebody else's red message and choose to activate it, right? Is there a form where it becomes randomized at some... Okay, I feel so much better now that you gave me something. I don't know why, I saw a penguin for some reason for a second there. I'm like, penguins don't have flight pinions, do they? That's gonna feel so bad just killing penguins. Penguins are cool, man. Penguins are dope. That's a long way down. Here, let's actually just step away from the cliff edge first. Yeah, pick up the item too. That's a good idea. What do you have? A lance talisman. Cool. Well, one more thing to read. What are the talismans we've just picked up? A lance. Attacks on horseback. Stamina. Reducing attacks against blockers. Charge attacks. Finally done change attacks. Guard counters. Cool. Right. I opened up my menu. Or I intended to open up my inventory to see the text again on my key item. Godric's Great Room. God, there is a certain level of just learning the freaking menu system in this game, but once you do, it does give you like all of the info. There's another system where instead of activating signs manually, you can get matched with random players in general or in areas you visited so far. Okay, and will the game introduce that to me via like another type of finger item at some point? Or is it like... I'm just making sure it's not like a setting I'm supposed to go turn on in the menu or something, right? Also, thank you for your... I have it already. Your help, Argiblarg. Alright, one thing at a time. This one says... Divine Tower of Limgrave, which stands beyond the Great Bridge from Stormveil Castle. Okay, that's Stormveil Castle. There could be a bridge here that we haven't yet gone to. But this is Limgrave. I just figured out. I mean, there's something story over here, right? That's what these beams mean. There's something story, probably main questy related over here that we never got around to. Maybe we shouldn't go north yet? Because this is Limgrave, right? Well, that's Calum. Limgrave's down here, which is... Right? This is Limgrave, isn't it? Limgrave. Is this the Great Bridge of Limgrave? No, maybe this is. Bridge of Sacrifice? We went to Castle Morn. We went to the Tower of Return. That's where we fought the boss of Castle Morn. It identifies this as Limgrave on the map. Here's the text Limgrave. So maybe this structure is Limgrave. The quaint bridge of Limgrave, right? I know, it's like tiny. Oh, there's something glowy up here. That's gotta be something interesting, right? Actually, given its shape, I bet you that's where you find the map, right? That's probably where you get the map for the engine. Don't know for sure. We'll find out. Is this a tower? I mean, it's a good and bad thing, right? There's so much to explore in the world. It's like where to go first, kind of a problem. There's nothing interesting here. All right, let's go. We've been here before already. We should go. We have unfinished business in Calum. I don't like the scary birds there. I mean, the angry crows. Giant angry crows. Mean. I was kind of putting off going back, but maybe we should just get off our lazy ass and go see what these story-based light beams are pointing towards. Fine. It's scary there, though, chat. It's all, like, angry and stuff. The sky... Well, I guess the sky's not, like, peaceful here, is it? But you know what I mean. You'll see what I mean, I guess. Well, okay, Argablorg, I think, knows what I mean. I get the feeling if Jillowbird's still with us, I don't know that Jillowbird's played Elden Ring, so they'll see what I mean. It's all red sky and stuff. It's depressing. Anything? Peace bones? Sweet. I don't have that side of grace, interestingly enough. Still here? Glad to hear it. Oh? This is the problem with trying to do anything in this game, chat. Like, you just constantly find something else. Unthinkable. Our hallowed resting place is violated. To refuse the Erd Tree's call to return, to live within death. I actually didn't get a chance to read that. Wait, you repeat it, won't you? Death sickening. Okay. I can definitely see it as not being a game for all, but as far as my taste of games go, it's a fantastic title. Although it is also pretty demanding on the hardware, isn't it? So it might be a wait to play for a lot of people. What's down here? You know, I've seen multiples of these tombs, but I have no idea if they don't look interactive. They look like they're aesthetic, but... So there should be a locked door, right? Yep. There's some kind of lever somewhere in here that will open this door, and this is going to give us something good. I've learned this pattern, chat. I'm not new here. Well, I mean, I'm kind of new. We're like, what are we, like 30 hours in or something? I could do the math. I'm not going to. Like, actually, Steam probably has the math for me. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, though. I need to use the restroom, chat. Sorry about it. We haven't been playing that long, but we had a hiccup in the pre-stream and the going live, and it's okay. It's Friday, chat. We're here for some chill vibes. Let's give you guys some music while we're gone. I just realized that I might regret this because part of our pre-streaming problems is pretzel rocks. But we're going to stick you on the Dungeons & Dragons playlist and hope that they're kind to us. Coffee time indeed. Gotta love the coffee. All right. Sorry, I just got distracted. I realized that I've dropped some frames between... I'm not doing them now, though. Just at some point. Awesome. Be back soon. Sorry, chat. I mean, it's pretty somber, but it's unoffensive, so good job, Pretzel, I guess. Frames dropped some, but the number's not climbing. Like, we dropped like a couple hundred since I left, so guess we'll gamble it's going to hold. Because I want to explore this dungeon. You know the feeling? I feel like most people probably know the feeling a little, but some of us more than others also, right? Like, I've actually not ever been diagnosed with ADHD. I have wondered, like, I feel like I kind of have a touch on a lot of things that could be labeled as disorders if you really wanted to find the right doctor. But just a touch. So I look normal enough. Most days. Alright, let's get back to it. Put us back on gameplay with not as depressing... Well, I was going to say not as depressing of music, but I'm actually not sure that's going to be true. It doesn't sound like it. But either way, there's going to be swords and blood and guts and things, so we're not focused on the music as much. Just making sure everything's working okay, chat, sorry. Yeah? Oh, I was going to point it out while we were in the just chatting stream. No, she'll be there later. I'll try to remember. Sophia is in here with us. She's using her cat castle chat. I'm not sure how well she'd come up on camera, though, from that angle. It makes her dad's heart warm to see her actually use the structure, I guess. She's got a couple beds on there, but she finally found one that she actually likes. You don't own a cat, chat. You cohabitate. And they decide, oh, right. I forgot. These guys just keep coming back if I don't. You gotta smash the bones, chat. You gotta smash the bones, otherwise they come back alive. Don't cohabitate. No, you do cohabitate. You don't own. And they decide what is interesting. Like, you can buy them any kind of fancy bed or whatever, and it's like just roll the dice whether they're going to like it or not. Or a toy. God forbid a toy. Don't spend money on a good toy. Like, they're just going to play with the fucking zip tie from the grocery store. Okay? They really, that's silly. We bought her so many toys with like lights and bells. She wants to play with the damn zip ties from the bags of the grocery store produce aisle. That's what she freaking wants to play with. Okay. Who am I to argue, right? That was a bad idea. Do I have enough time? I do. I do have enough time. Nice. Let's go. Or boxes, right? Yes. You can buy them a fancy bed. All kinds of padding and whatnots, and they're gonna sit in a cardboard box, damn it. That's where they want to be. Yeah, I heard you there. Ah, I thought I was gonna block that. I'm sad. No, stay dead. You too. Are they all white? Why did I not notice all of the flames are white? I was just wondering, for some reason that torch felt like it was special for for a second, chat. I was like, is it a magic torch? But no, it's just a torch. In before 300 hours into gameplay, I realized this is a magic torch. I mean, it kind of is telling me that this thing's over here, isn't it? I almost didn't see this little passageway. Unless this isn't where it came in, right? No. Right, there's nothing interesting in boxes. Oh, a roly boy! That was gonna happen too. So we've done, this is I think our third structure like this, the underground crypt or mausoleum, whatever. So far it's been one gargoyle and this is our second skeletons. So there is definitely a diversity in mobs. Wait, I have that. Shit. That's boring. That's what I use. That's my weapon, chat. Except mine's sharpened. No, don't fall off. Please don't fall off. Okay, I would like to finish exploring the high ground before I walk down there. You guys can do your thing for a second. Anything else up here? Try attacking. And then behold undead. Damn. Okay. Wow. That's 3 for 3. They're all down there. Shooting arrows at us. Is there anything in this room that I missed? Like, this floor feels weird, but I've seen it elsewhere, so I'm not going to put too much stock in it. Okay, guys. Hello. I'm here. Freaking walls, man. Freaking walls! I hate it. I hate it. I hate it all. Can I do my walls here? No. Maybe I can. No, I think so. But I had to check. Okay, this is actually more than I was expecting. Let's go to that stairwell back there to try to force a choke. Yeah, I know. Let's see if we can't force a choke point. I'd like not to take on the entire army at once. That's half the time what kills me, Chad, is fighting too many things and then getting stun locked. God, I hope that room is one I've explored already. It is. Damn it! Where did we get the fire from? Alright, hold on. I need to... You suck! I need to kill this one! Alright, we really need to look at crafting some, like, fire pots or something. That's got to be helpful with these guys, right? Or something. There's got to be some kind of item that they really hate. How do you feel about arrows, my man? Oh, that didn't work out well for me. You're already almost dead. Not so great. Switch is better. Right. What was I thinking? Got him. Now we have this room. Just one at a time. And nope. God. Jackass. All right. Is that everyone? Why is this bone still here? I guess they all stayed, didn't they? Just left. Most of them are less rib cagey. All right. Well, that was a little tedious, I'll be honest. But it's fine. I needed to have a better strategy for dealing with that. What is this? Blood rose. I like that. And this is our contraption. I was going to take a drink of my coffee, chat. And then I realized that I was being an idiot. Why would I presume that nothing would happen when I pull the lever? Are you kidding me? In a video game? Especially this video game? Please. There was one more, right? I think I saw one more back here. Yeah, at least there. Those were the skeletons. That was the rib cage. That was the one that I was like, boy, I feel so justified right now. Also, really cool that they like put the plant there. Like they had it out there to be like, yep, this is gonna be a thing. Instead of just like having it emerge from the ground, you know, like most games do, where it just like digs itself out or but still, I feel a little vindicated. Feel a little vindicated. All right. Real quick. Coffee. So we already have some completed versions of these too. Is there a fast way to like assign this? Oh, I'm in the crafting menu. I'm stupid. I thought it was an inventory for some reason. I was going to look at the pots, to be clear. That's what the purpose of going in there was. And I was surprised to see that I already had some. But I don't. So not crazy. Cool. Alright, we're here for crafting. I want to craft... I think fire. I mean, we have so many mushrooms and smoldering butterflies, we should, yeah? The cracked pots are what we don't have. We can craft cracked pots. Oh, I forgot I wanted it. Stupid. Might as well use the better one. I can't craft cracked pots yet. Doesn't mean they're not craftable. We'll find a use for it. It's one of our 3 cracked pots. But we'll try not to hoard it. I have a historic challenge, struggle with hoarding in video games, chat. I like to say that I don't think I've ever used a Mega Elixir. And I'm not sure that that's actually true, but it's pretty close to true. Like, if I've used it, it's definitely single digits, and it's probably like 2. It or one. Make elixirs use my entire life. Just hoard those things. Why? There's always gonna be you're always gonna need them more later, right? You couldn't get by for now. You know, there's no reason for us not to like replenish our resources. That'd be stupid. Let's go sit. There's no enemies between here and the site of grace. That's why they do it that way. In this mausoleum layout. There's other dungeons, in fact, I'm thinking about the mines. Or the opposite. The mines, they actually always seem to want to put the site of grace a little bit further back where you have to go through some enemies. We've done just a couple mines, though, so... What are you? I don't know. Let's try this guy. Black Knife Assassin. Cool. Alright, you look like you're probably fast when you want to be. Yep, you're dashy. I think he's going to be too distracted, unfortunately, for him. Our summon guy did all the work there. Assassin's Crimson Dagger. We got him that summon at the end of the last stream. That was our first time we used him, actually, and I am fairly impressed with his performance, to be frank about the matter. If anything, he was just a damn good distraction, really. No, not that. We get Deathroot. Yeah, it's so... I'm sorry, I'm chuckling to myself in my head, chat. Because I was just reminded of the clip. We have a YouTube short where I basically just hop backwards like that off after reading a message off of a cliff. Just straight down an elevator shaft. So I do this and I say, pop, down an elevator shaft. And it's because my brain just wants to be able to hit circle to cancel. And it works for this screen. But it doesn't work for any of those other notification dialogues. And I really need to try to get a handle on that, because otherwise I am going to go off a cliff again before I'm done here. Aimor root resin. I can't do anything with this, right? It looks like there's a cavity back there, but I don't see that I can get to it. These are just blood stains, not root resins. Is there anything in this corner? Make sure we get all of the goodies before we peace out. That looks like a hell of a weapon to try to wield. Like a frickin' anchor? I'm kind of curious. Jillibert, have you played any of the Souls games at all? I haven't, to be clear. This is actually my first From Software game of any substantial length. I did do Dark Souls 2 for like an hour and a half on a rental, 2 hours. But that's it. Nope. Okay. I'll just try to keep that in mind so that I can give you... I just want to know so I can give you like heads up and clues that maybe will be obvious otherwise. Like the so that white figure that you saw running around, I don't know what the criteria is, but sometimes you see like the echoes of other player characters kind of run through your world, and the white ones are just random. The red ones are like death messages that you usually interact with yourself, But the white ones are just like, you just randomly see the echo of some other player doing something or other. Maybe it's fighting, maybe it's opening a chest, maybe it's just running on their horse. It's kind of cool. Like, it's a very interesting and fairly unencumbersome model for having, you know, multiplayer interaction. I do enjoy games that have embraced this type of model where you can kind of feel connected to the community but not like overburdened by it. Another game like that comes to mind was Nier Automata. What am I doing? I want the map. Okay, cool. This is where we want to be going. Just making sure what's going to the place I want to be going. Nier Automata also had a sort of like, you could see like other people's dead bodies and interact with them in the world. I hear you. I'll be right there. I'm just gonna wait. Okay. Just making sure my left and right are correct. I don't feel like he was calling for help. I feel like he's just really angry and having a bad day. And he's going to fight us. I think the guy calling for help was up. Definitely a trap. Definitely a trap. Although I am trying to... This sounds kind of like Count Entitled Ass Hat. But he should be home by now, I thought. Yeah, no, it's a different voice. There was another player character interaction that we had with where the guy was like calling for help, but he was like fine. But I think he's relevant later.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh,
Help me. I'm stuck. Hello?
that is you.
Hello? Anyone?
Hello. Your pot, sir. And usually your time,
Hello?
you're kind to text me, I
Can you hear
believe.
me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here.
I can see you are stuck. Yes.
Can you help me out of this?
I think he is the pot. What are the chances that this goes well for me?
My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
I've actually only seen this enemy... Well, I've seen this model once, and then they attacked me. But I'm down for a good... He wants me to strike him? Really?
Come on. Give me a good smack from behind with something nice and big. I'll pop clean out. I'm sure of it.
I don't feel like hitting with my sword is a smart idea. Let's try shield swiping him, maybe. Nope. Good smack to the rear with something big, huh? Not my sword, surely, right? Surely not. I don't know what else I'm going to hit him with, though, to be honest. Alright, there you go, bro. You asked for this.
Don't stop now, friend. Just keep clobbering away at the old behind. Put those doubts to rest. I'll be just fine. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
Okay, well... What... Why am I locking onto those? Where's this damn bug go? The frick? Alright, well, I'm sure he'll be back. It's a sword. It's gonna hurt.
Don't stop now.
Okay.
Put those down. Give it your all.
Is he actually alive? Do we fight now?
Well played, good sir. Well played. Though that
Okay.
mighty wallop of yours
He's fine.
almost spelt the end of me. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts.
Good.
Aye, thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Cool. I'm down.
Once again, pleasure is mine. I am
The Warrior Jaw, known as Alexander Iron Fist.
Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east,
East.
where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds.
That's where we're going.
And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held.
Oh.
I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
A little bit.
I'm heading eastward to Redmane Castle.
Is
on
it-
the southern edge of the Scarlet
that's repetition.
Rot-blight.
Thank you. Bye now. I love just that aspect of the game. Like, just this random encounter that just, like... But it's not... At least, I want the impression, it's not going to be... It's not an irrelevant encounter. Right? Like, it's actually, like... He's giving me information about the world. He is, like... expanding my understanding while being both amusing and that's great. Well done, devs. This is I don't think we actually need flasks, so I'm not really worried about this. I don't actually think this is part of the Dark Souls universe. I'll be honest, I don't know for sure. I think this is like maybe tangential, if that, but it's definitely very similar to their to the vibe. There's a lot of commonality in like the gameplay, from what I understand, with the Souls genre. All right, let's go kill this guy. And we could probably just run by him, right? Like, we don't have to do this. Or maybe we could run by him, I don't know. But it seems like fun. Hello, sir. Hi. I guess I can just stab him. It's fine. You know, maybe he was not bad. I'm just so used to believing everything's aggressive. Technically, he didn't attack me. I just presumed he was going to, and he's kind of rampaging on all this shit. Cave ahead. You don't know if you could play them? There are definitely an entire genre of games where that's also... Yeah, it's like, I like watching people play, like, Phasmophobia and stuff like that, but I don't think I'd ever bother to play myself. Kind of the thing. Well, he wasn't trying to talk to me. I'm pretty sure all the good people tried to talk to me. Wait, this is Limgrave? Okay, so Calum is past Limgrave, I guess then. What is this? Merchant. Hello.
Oh dear. I
Didn't mean to startle you.
Sorry. Are you here as a customer?
I think I'm always down to buy a note. And at this point, I'm down to buy some cracked pots. Could be honest about it. They don't seem to be very common. From what I've gotten the impression so far.
I must apologise. I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
I did notice. That's fine. How hard is it to find? I guess it can't be that hard to find turtles. But the next thing I think is probably going to be useful, unfortunately. I don't like killing turtles. They should have more, like, aggressive mobs for me to hunt the items from. These ones that don't fight back or feel bad. Hello. Oh, he's alive. Wait, do you do the skeleton thing? You do. Any items on this? First of all, wait. I kind of feel bad for, like, these people. Like, look at the gravestones. These are their, like, death memorials. They're memorial markers, right? And, like, they're all just, like, kind of in the middle of a road, for one. And, like, strewn about. No upkeep. Nobody's maintaining this at all. Oh, that's different. Yeah, I was kind of worried about that. No growing. Some kind of sorcerer? Are you're just gonna keep doing that, huh? Okay. It's awesome. I love it. I love the lore that it adds to the world. It's just like they're all falling over and shit. Like, first of all, there's no shot that they were buried this close to each other, right? I guess if they were stacking bodies, sure. But, like, how did they get all, like, fucked up like this? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyways, off to there's nothing. I don't see any globe item beams, so on our way. Wait, am I still on our way? Huh. They were very small. I mean, obviously, side of Grace, hell yeah. But what is that? There's just some person paddling a boat around on this little pond here. How cool. I don't know why I feel like this maybe is a nighttime activity. Summon Water Village. Oh, this is not at all where I thought I was going to be going. Although I will note that these enemies are substantially easier than the ones that I'm used to dealing with. Maybe this was where we were supposed to come earlier. Or maybe that's just what they are. We definitely didn't follow, I feel like, the recommended path for early game. I mean, we made it all the way to I always forget the name. I want to call it Merrick. Margit. We made it to Margit in our first stream, like 2 hours in. I don't think that's when I was supposed to be fighting him. So cool. Wait, so is that Calum? No. Just trying to get my bearings, chat. No. Because I'm pretty sure we've been down there. I don't think I actually need what he has to offer. These scarabs return health flasks. They actually are one of the few things that are non-aggressive in this world. Did I go down there? I mean, clearly I did. I thank you. Figuring out how to read maps. There's a damn site of grace there. I'm just trying to. I came at this same area from a different angle before, and I'm trying to reconcile it. And I think I have now. So we're good. Caleb's up over here. Is there anything? No. Let's not also run off the edge. It's a dope root just kind of hanging off of the cliff like that. Alright, we've been here before. We were already invaded by somebody when we discovered this rock wall last time. You guys don't give me anything, I don't think. Go away. This is Caleb. Maybe you see why I was, yeah, you followed me through here. I was putting it off a little. It's all angry and depressing. Does feel like I should be here in early game, but I don't think I'm early game anymore. So let's see what's here now. By the way, those guys are assholes, from what I remember. Those birds. Me no like the crow looking thing, but it's a crow from hell. It's rotting. Everything rotting scarlet. The very earth that Kaled rests upon. In Thalia, a town at the end is nigh for us all. Oh, by the way, Jailbird, these beams that come out of some of these sites of grace kind of like are supposed to give you direction to relevant things. That's probably the tower I want to be at, isn't it? Yeah, doesn't it seem peaceful? Seems great. It's like got like the whole zombie thing going on. Rotting piles of flesh or whatever. I don't. Anyways, I took a key off of what that dialogue was. Sorry, chat. I thought I heard like heavy breathing over my shoulder. We want to look real quick today. We have, I think Scarlet's going to be a problem here. Scarlet Rot. Alleviates Scarlet Rot buildup and cures rot. I'm guessing this is going to be useful here. Let's go ahead and put it in the down slot for now. That ghost was talking about Scarlet Rot, I think, so we're going to pretend like it's a problem. Prepare. Okay, last time we were here, there was a horde. Like, no, horde. Well, it was a horde, but it's a herd. It was like a damn herd of friggin' like the Walking... Oh, there they are. The Walking Dead. I remember these guys look slow until you get really close, and then they like do like a running thing at you. Just give them... I don't think they're worth... Okay. What a better opportunity are we going to have, though, chat? For testing out... Oh, we didn't get the throne pot, though. The one with the rope. Let's see about our fire pot, you know? Like, see how big of an explosion we can do with it, maybe? This looks like a good test case. Yeah, I want to do it. I don't know how far this is going to go, though. Okay, no. I'm sorry. Not really. I'm worried that this isn't going to go very far. Also, very disappointed in... Well, about everything about that. The AoE radius, the total damage dealt. I mean, like, I hit... It didn't kill anybody. It just took half of the health of the... That was one of my forced freaking pots that I found this entire playthrough. What the hell am I... I'm not using that shit. Yet. I gotta figure out a better use case. Feels bad, man. Although, it definitely wasn't worth hoarding in that case. Reminiscent. I need to actually try to... I should have enough beast bones probably to equip some darts actually in that slot instead. We'll do that when we get to a safe space. God, this music is so... So much tension. It's a constant tension. I'm pretty confident we got whatever that has to offer already, that cart, on a previous attempt, so I'm not going to go check it. Really, I want to head towards that tower, so let's just go. The only other thing of interest is that fire that we're looking at later. Anything? This looks like it could be... No. Not a good place. Let's get out of here. I've learned that I definitely need to investigate all structures. I don't actually think there are many purely aesthetic ruins in this game. Like, they all have some feature. What the... Okay. All right. Don't know what that was about. Either way, they usually are churches in Marika, it seems, that I walk past that look like just random ruins, and they have actual... No. Sites of grace in them. Let's... Not right now. I do not want to fight 3 of them. And one of them was a different color, I'm pretty confident. Which I'm going to just go ahead and presume that that means he's like an alpha badass or something. I don't want to really deal with that right now. Yeah, I know. Hopefully they can't jump. How are you guys with jumping? No jumping for you? Cool. All right, let's go. Found a site of grace close to this tower. This place looks like a hellscape, though, with the fungus-looking stuff. Huh. Sorry, a lot of thoughts going on right there. I thought I had damage taken. So did touching the site of grace actually restore current health pools? Argablog, are you still with me? Okay, I thought I was missing health. And I didn't rest at the site of grace. So does like just touching grace refill missing health total, but not flasks? Is that part of the shtick? That's like in the backseating ass category. Also, I see. I know what this is now. We learned 2 streams ago. We learned what this structure is. I know what this structure is, and it is very important. Now it sticks out like a sore thumb. Hell yeah, map. And we found another dragon. That's cool. I want to see what this tower is about first, though. More dragon. This one looks smaller, though. Much smaller. Actually, there's more of them. There's multiples. Okay. Those guys probably don't warrant their own health bar and name. You're a little tricky, aren't you? Oh, why am I... That's why it's a state. Okay, so many thoughts just happened at once. That was clearly not what I thought it was. I was just about to make a comment about I should have switched to 2-hand. That's why this took so damn long. I wasn't maximizing my damage because that felt like it was taking forever in relation to what that type of scarab normally takes. But it wasn't that type of scarab, and he exploded on my friggin' face. I did not... it's the first time that's happened, but Somber Smithing 8? Let's freaking go. That's so many things at once, though. All right, let's go back to the site of grace. Might as well at this point. I think right here, right? No reason to just drop a health flask for no value. Where did it go? I swear to God, it was like right here. That's not it. But let's check that out first. I didn't see this body ghost here. I'm dry as a bone, fool dragon, surrender your strength. Let me feast on your heart. Oh wait, is this like a dragon tower or something? Like, I know I have something. I'm supposed to take a. I have an item that I'm supposed to take like a dragon altar. Maybe this is a dragon altar given the dragons. Still looking for one side of grace though. New map has been found. Actually pointing in the right direction, yes. There we go. Let's recover that flask and move back to the tower. In many ways, Drillbird, in case this one wasn't obvious at this point, which it probably is, it's the Souls games feel like a resource management game in some ways. Like, those sites of grace, whenever you rest at them, they respawn basically all of the hostiles of the world. But that's the only opportunity you have to, not the only, it's the main opportunity you have to replenish all of your health recovery resources. That and those scarabs or killing enemies. Yeah, this is the way, isn't it? This is supposed to be the way. I see ladders. That's an enemy, obviously. This is definitely the way we're supposed to go. Jumping time is what this says? Yeah. Here. I agree. I agree with that person. Probably. Do we want to go down or over? I don't think it matters that much, actually. Bye. Oh, I was kind of hoping I was going to knock him off there. Honestly, I didn't want to complete my combo there because I was kind of afraid I was going to step off the edge. Foot soldier helm. Let's go. Snake. I will try to remember that. I want to check to see. I don't feel super great about not here. Horses required ahead, but no item ahead. I'm going to believe you for now. I'm actually not inclined to believe there's an item over there yet, but sometimes the character models, like collision boxes, throw me off, I feel. They're generally pretty tight, but sometimes they feel a little, yeah, like I feel like I should be able to get a little closer to this wall, to be honest. Which makes me nervous on little thin ledges that I'm going to like bump into it somehow, even though it's not likely a concern. Okay, so we have 2 ladders. This one's... I want to go see what's on that one, honestly. For no other reason than the game developers made it harder to do. Bye. Please don't have an item. I'm not gonna look. Not gonna look. 'Cause I'm not going down for it if it's there. Surely not. Ah, I see. Look, our ladder over there did not come all the way up to the same height. So we got an advantage by coming up to this one. Which is the way forward, though? Can I make that jump back? Or is this a one-way journey? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know if you held down on the circle button, it would repeat the action. No item ahead. Well, I'm not trying to find an item. I'm trying to go up, to be honest with you. Maybe I should have gone down first. There's probably an interior to this building, surely, right? They didn't build a building with no interior to it. Should I have gone down to the very bottom first? Perhaps. But we are where we are now. I didn't expect an item. I kind of wanted a way up, and it's not here. There's an item, though. Let's go get that. Surely. Surely I can manage that. Without death. Gotta be honest, Chad, I'm a little nervous about this. Think this distance is okay. Yeah. I do not want my back to the edge. You put your back to the edge, sir. That's why. That is why. Stone sword key, let's go. Oh, yeah. That feels worth. And I hear the sinister growl of the dragon in the distance. All right, well, we got an item out of it, so that's nice. Is that all that's up here? Do we want to go down to actually get into this building? What do you say? Be wary of left. Well, that really depends on which direction you were looking when you wrote that, sir. Like, were you looking the wall or away from the wall? Da-dum-dum-dum. Can we get down, though? I mean, we could go back to where we came from, I think, at this point. This is the ladder we climbed up first, right? Or second? Yeah. Well, let's see what was up the first ladder then, that we declined to go up. I believe that holding the dodge might accelerate my climb. I'm absolutely terrified that it would cause me to jump backwards. So I'm not pushing it. I don't see what the point of this place was. Oh. I see fire. This was the way to go, huh? That was nerve-wracking. How am I supposed to get the hell up there? Down? First? I can't climb over this. I don't think my horse will summon here, right? God, I kind of hope it doesn't. Oh my god, it does. Oh god. There's no shot this is a smart idea. Okay, no, I can't do it. Oh, was I supposed to come down from above? And this is like a freaking maze on a cliffside. So if I go up that ladder there, then I can come up over this side. Back down. It's a cool view. Did we go to that structure down there? I don't think we did. Gotta go check that out. All right. Surely the rain won't cause us to fall. It's not that type of game, right? Naturally. Ah, it's like a dream. Feels very Cowboy Bebop. Oh. All right. Almost there, I think. This is actually kind of nerve-wracking because I don't love dealing with, like, I don't know why I don't like dealing with heights in video games. Like, does it matter really? But it does get my anxiety up a little. Very high stakes, right? Which I'm sure, to be fair, is the point of this exact design. Please don't fall off. 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 Let's go! We did it, chat. Hell yeah. I felt like they made us work for that one a little bit. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. Bitrate mostly held, so that's good. Thanks for hanging out, chat. I appreciate it. Give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. No, unfortunately, you cannot see Sophia from that angle. She chooses to sleep in the hidden corner. But I'm sure every once in a while, you'll get to see her walk around behind me on the cam. If you have a close eye. We made it to the top of the tower. Let's see what the hell's up here. All that damn work. Also, from this point of view, is awesome. What am I looking at? Okay, I'm looking at this structure. And before, as I was climbing, I looked at this structure. And I don't think I've been into either of those yet. We went to... the Colosseum, Limgrave Colosseum. I knew that we had been to a building with this, you know, like, rough dimensions. And I was making sure. Alright, well, we'll go check... maybe we'll have time to go check that out before stream's over. First, it's Divine Tower of Caelid Center. I don't... wait, we don't have something for the Divine Tower. We have the Divine Tower of Limgrave, right? I don't think we have anything for the Tower of Caelid. Alright, so what are the chances then that these beams actually, what they point to are demigods? That would work if they don't get updated after. Right, because these ones would be pointing at Margit then. But Margit dead. Margit dead. So either the map doesn't update or I'm wrong about that. Oh, is that the statue? That would mean there would be another one like that down here on the map, right? But I don't see that statue. Weird. Anyways, let's just see what's here. We climbed all the way to the damn top. Let's see what's in here. If we get our ass handed to us, then we'll come back later. No item ahead. Well, I don't know what is ahead at all, so I want to check still. Lyre ahead. Oh. Is it? Okay. It's tightly blocked shut. Okay. A door I can't open on this side. What's the other side have? The other side's it down. Don't tell me this was like the other route to that. Yeah, this is the other route, isn't it? If you choose not to do the parkour. Damn it. Well, I want to kick his ass now, though. So we're going to do that first. Also, we need to remember to use the damn... so many things to check. First things first, pick up runes. Second thing second, kill the asshole that's... well, both of them. There's one here in the right corner, too, that we can't see right now. Fine, we'll fight you both at once. Holy shit! That was a hit. Okay, reassessing. Are these retrievable without aggro? No. Do you care to come over here to fight me? You don't seem like you do. Let's just back up. Things that I've forgotten to do. First, use runes. Good. Second, I did want to look... Well, no. Yeah, I want to craft... Probably might as well be poison. I have so many poison moves I'm not using. Oh yeah, I already have several. How many do I have? 30. Oh. Let's put that up onto our pouch so we can actually use the damn things now. Next. Argablarg told me I already have the item that would allow other players to interact with me if I used it. And I never looked around. I remember I'm supposed to read these. A source that gives rise to those who live in death. The beast clergyman founded the bestial sanctum in the distant east. Collects and devours these roots. On the night of the dire plot of the stolen rune of death enabled the first death of the demigod. Later the rune of death spread across the lands between throughout the underground roots of the great tree, sprouting in the form of death root. Okay, this is Divine Tower of Limgred. That's not where we are. We're at the Divine Tower of Caleb. I don't think we've had that since we crafted last. One thing at a time. Where is, it'd be a finger, right? They're all fingers. It's not a key item, apparently. Oh, we should look at all, so much stuff to look at. Talismans, info, recent items, tools. Tarnished Wizened Finger. Item for online play. Can also be used from the messages menu. Used to write messages. Your messages will be conveyed to other worlds, allowing other players to read them. Yes, I know that. This is what I thought this was. I don't really have a message I want to leave right now. But I'll keep it in mind if I ever have something I want to write. Finger Severer. Use as a host of fingers to select a summoned player and send them back to their world. Use when you've been summoned to another player's world to return to your own world. Okay, this seems like I want to quit, right? That's what this is. I want to quit. I don't want to fight anymore, or like I can't find my enemy, or they're AFK or something. Taunter's Tongue. Lures in invaders. This allows your world to be invaded without any furled finger cooperators present. Ah, this is what Argablarg was telling me about. This is the one. And it also shortens the interval between windows for opportunity for invasion. Additionally, enables the arrival of a second invader to join when a cooperator is present. Ah. So I don't. How do I? Oh wait, do you probably need to be at a summoning pool or something for these? Can we use the multiplayer menu, or am I supposed to use the menu? Craftable item reveals cooperative and competitive multiplayer signs. Creates a summon sign for cooperative multiplayer. I'm gonna be honest, like I'm not sure I feel like this system is worth. And by this system I mean like they've tried to embed game functionality into these items of lore, right? Specifically, they really seem attached to fingers. Like these enable different multiplayer functions. And I don't actually think that it's a very I don't personally find it to be a very accessible format for the information. Like just a menu is probably better than having items that you collect and like you've given them different names and illustrations, but it just adds actually to obfuscate the purpose, not enhance it. Yeah, it brings it into the air quotes immersion, but does it really? I don't know. Maybe it does. I don't personally really find like the idea that these severed fingers have magical merit and value to like that. It doesn't meet the muster for the lore, right? For the work to be worth. In my personal opinion, but that is personal. It's subjective. So small golden effigy. Send a cooperative summon sign to several summoning pools. In cooperative multiplayer, your objective will be to defeat the area boss for the world which you are summoned. Especially because, like, the default menu, like, I think, isn't this the default representation for these items? You have to, like, opt into this view, where you can get, yeah, I get it. All items have this feature, but it's fine. So this one, lets you join to help someone else. This one lets you challenge others. This one lets others just randomly invade. This one I guess just like keys your interest. Send a competitive summon sign to several summoning pools. Is this more like an area effect and this is like a local effect? Like this just goes to my point, honestly. Like the one for writing, one for invading, one for cooperating, one for maybe global versus local. This is just more complex than it needed to be. It really is. And what really confusing, I can't even use this. So I presume I have to be at a summoning pool, or I can't use items while I'm resting, right? Damn it, I actually meant to... We need to look at our wondrous physique while we're at it. We have... charged attacks currently, but I think I would definitely rather have damage negation. For sure, for sure. What was the other thing that we got? Steadily restores. Okay, it was something different. I thought we got 2 tiers, but we must have gotten a tier and a something else from the tree boss that we fought last stream. Feel good about this though. Restores HP and it restores half of max HP. Instead of, do we want that or recovery or regen? I think actually let's put in the regen. So we can turn on regen and damage negation with our wondrous physique flask. And now, forevermore, whenever I die without having drank it, I am going to feel bad. Nope, backwards, please. Nope. Oh, I didn't see that he had adopted that stance. Darn it. These guys are no joke, actually. They are not... They definitely have punch. Had to leave a bit. Sick kitty in the house. Oh no. Hopefully, I hope that sick kitty is doing better now. I did die. I haven't actually... I think that maybe... No, I probably have died more than once since you've been gone then. But it hasn't been much. What you did miss probably was we scaled this thing. It was a little nerve-wracking from the outside. We jumped around on the outside of this building for a while. And now we're just poking out to see what's in the inside. I don't actually think I want to be here right now is the problem. This is the Divine Tower of Caleb. I've realized. I have something for the Divine Tower of Limgrave. So like I don't know that I actually want to really fully explore this one just yet, but these guys keep killing me and I'm kind of pissed about it, to be honest. I kind of want vengeance. But they're not actually trivial. Damn you. Seriously, that just whole health bar gone. All of it. I guess I need to invest more heavily into HP again. I've been taking it a little too calm. All right, we'll come back later. There's no reason for us to advance through here right now, actually, aside from my K-lid. Did with a D. K-lid. We already have our essentially waypoint for this area now. Yeah, he did get me good. Honestly, his he'd be strong, and I think I like his spear combo better than my sword in this hallway. He's guarding a door that I definitely probably don't have a key for. All right, let's not get too distracted. What am I doing? See, this is the Divine Tower of Kaled. But I'm supposed to... what I want to find is the Divine Tower of Limgrave. So clearly we're not in the right place. You know, I want to go see what that is. I'm betting you that's actually a map marker. while you were gone, so as we traveled through this region, it did identify this space as Limgrave. But I didn't really see a tower there that seemed like what I was wanting. And it's kind of the way the beam wanted me to go anyways. Let's go see what that building is, I guess. And avoid the zombie horde. I hear scary. I didn't stop. Birds. Oh, good, and dogs. This place is just like... really dark. Evil looking. Just sneaking past, what's going on here? Are these spells? Who's casting these? Maybe this is also not the place where I want to be right now. I mean, this definitely isn't Limgrave's Divine Tower. That's much as sure. Wait, hold on. If that's a Divine Tower that we just came from, let's be smart, chat. That's what a Divine Tower looks like, right? That thing over there in the distance. So then that must be also... Is this in Limgrave? Oh. Well, let's grab that while we're here if we can manage to survive. They still have... They're still aggressive towards us, for sure. Wait. I just saw... It looked like footprints. They're there. They're very faint. They kind of remind me of like Korok. Yeah, there. So let's take those in a second. Let's clear out. Are these guys all leaving? Because that'd be great, actually. I'd be perfectly happy just to touch this side of Grace and see what's up with these footprints over here. What are these? Here. I'm waiting here to see if this path line, it does line up. Okay. These are, okay, so everybody's message, they're lining up on his path. So I'm supposed to do something. They're suggesting places to attempt a technique of some kind, I presume. I don't know, maybe I'm needing an item? They have a very circuitous route, whatever this is. That didn't do anything. Maybe the message is the point. Where's here? I also want right here. Try... Wow. It's gonna be the last one that I find. I've probably already seen it. I feel like it should be pretty high up, right? I mean, here. It's not a place. How is it not a direction? We're going to look at them all because I need to know. I need to know what category they've decided the word here belongs in, because it seems like a pretty important one to be able to access. But Jesus Christ. I must have passed it. And that's making this so much worse. It's a phrase. I disagree, but sure. It's getting hot in here. I'm curious just to know if my message will like stop whatever this is. Maybe that's why there's so many. I'm imagining that there is some kind of way that the message mechanic interacts with the world. This is pure experimentation. That did nothing. Awesome. Please delete. So it didn't stop. I had a message. I can't attack it. I don't have spells. I could try a summon, I guess. I don't think that's going to do anything. No, I can't even do that. My horse will stop him. It did not. I can try racing it. As it runs through a whole slew of enemies. That's good. Yep. It's going to work out well for us. This doesn't seem to be doing it, though. Unsurprising. I'm trying to think of what else I got that I might be able to use here. Not really looking to fight you right now, bro. How are you with jumping up? I know you can't jump over a gap. Can you jump up a cliff? Seems no. Apparently I'm getting runes just chilling here, so that's kind of cool. There's a fight going over there. Apparently I'm getting credit for kills, I guess. Oh! Are we coming up or not? We're coming up. We're coming up. Okay, we're coming up. Took us a while, but we're coming up. All right, let's deal with this. Now everybody wants some. Anybody else? Looks like no. Okay. Well, I guess we'll come back to figure out what these footprints are later. That's what I was trying to figure out. I was staring off in the distance, Jet, trying to think, like, what options, what tools do I have that I'm not considering? I mean, for the time being, I'm going to presume... Oh. Do you like rainbow stones? As I was about to say, I was going to presume that items aren't going to do anything, but maybe... I've been wondering what the purpose of these rainbow stones are. Might as well use one. Where'd they go? Is it a tool? Yes. How do you like the pretty rock? Do you like the pretty rock? No. Damn. What else do we have in tools? Well, it's not gonna be a memory of grace. We tried the spectral steed. I don't know what that does still, to be honest. These look like their status effect items. These are weapons. These are also weapons. I actually don't know what this does. I mean, it says it uses FP to mimic nearby objects. I get that. Cool. So I became a corpse. I'm waiting for the thing to come back, but I don't think this is going to work. What would be the value of being able to... I mean, it's stealth, right? I'm just trying to figure out, where am I going to use stealth in this game? I wonder, do you suppose if I did that in front of an enemy I'd already aggroed, they'd be like, oh, I don't know where he went. I guess I'm... Oh, I can move like this? Well, we have to see. Nothing to see here. Don't mind me. Surely you don't find this suspicious. Oh? I think he noticed. But we got pretty close there, actually. It probably does actually decrease detection range. That's actually really cool. I did not imagine I'd be able to move in it. I wasn't thinking like cardboard box from Metal Gear Solid. I was thinking more like, I don't know, like an incantation where you look like a rock or something and you can't move at all. And if you move, then it breaks the illusion. Stop it with your tank, alright? Nobody wants to deal with you. That's actually a really good haul. Okay, so looking like nature doesn't help. Putting down stones doesn't help. What else we got? I forgot that I even have this, so we should just use it. Just so that I feel good about myself, because I bought it in high school. Being able to zoom in. Pretty sure this won't help. Didn't know that's what that did. That's good to know, actually. What's the difference between a rainbow stone and a glowstone? If it's a faint light from location is placed, shines with colored lights when placed, serving as a guide. It's just colored, not colored? Huh. Temporarily reduces fall damage. I did not know. It's good to know. Worthless rubbish. Cool.
Thank you.
It was worth a shot. All right. Well, we'll come back later when I have an idea. Maybe, I bet you it's an item. I mean, this is definitely a puzzle, right? Like, this is not, and I appreciate chat for not spoiling it. Not that I don't, I mean, I think actually Jailbird might be the only person here at the moment, and I don't think you know. But, either way, I'll come back to this later. I like the fact that these puzzles exist in this game. Apparently the epic battle that was fought without our awareness gave us a lot of items. It's cool. Well, let's go see what's up at this tower now. Fight our way up these, Oh! I was not expecting the flamethrowers, to be honest with you. Well, darn. I mean, we're right here, so we go back, but... Back. I learned last time, I don't like you. Go get him, wolves. Shoot, that's actually kind of more than I was thinking there were. Actually, let's see if we can't get them to burn themselves a little bit. That'd be great. They don't seem to do that, actually. Let's back up a bit. Okay, well we can't, yeah, can't resummon. Don't want to really fight the flamethrower tank with all of these gents at the same time. So let's actually leave them there. Grab the runes before we forget that they're there. And move ourselves to high ground. I mean, that does some damage. Not as much as I really would like to, though. I forgot that there was going to be a spellcaster of some kind. Liking this less and less as time goes by. Okay, if we hug this wall, am I out of range of any kind of... Awesome. You're an asshole. Oh no, I kind of... Well, shit. That didn't go well. I was actually kind of hoping there was a little splotch of ground further in where I could like kind of safely engage a few stragglers. Like I was going to leave most of, obviously the tank and some of the heavies hopefully behind. A couple of the lighter troops following me uphill a little bit where I could safely engage them on a one-on-one context. Or maybe like a two-on-one. I forgot that that was going to happen with the damn raining magic. And then this asshole just ruined everything, to be honest. Because he blew his horn. Yeah. We're actually going to come back. That venture was to retrieve the runes. We're returning to this place later. This is where I want to go. That tower there is where I want to be right now at this moment in time. And I don't... I mean, there's probably a better way, right? I think I can actually make that jump, but I think there's a better way. Not my problem. See what they got. Don't think I'm interested right now. Maybe that was the best way down. Jesus, this cliff face goes on for a bit, doesn't it? What's over this ridge? Oh, you know, just more graves. This is fine. This is not fine. It's fine. That. Let's not lose track. How to get to it, I don't know. But that is our target. I think. That's Limgrave's Tower. And I am correct. That is actually... I think what I was looking at on the map at the early start, I just kind of gave up on how I was supposed to get there, to be honest. It's shaped like that, right? That's called a divine tower. That gotta be a divine tower. How do we get to it then? Because the bridge is broken, obviously. Do you think we can jump through there, actually? Maybe we can jump that. With the horse with Torrent. Either that or we need to get to the base of it and find a way to parkour up it. I don't think I've actually tested the theory, but I'm pretty sure I can't swim. This does not feel like the game you can swim in. Oh, you know what I failed to consider also is like the existence of some kind of magical devices. Like little like gateways or whatever. Like maybe there's one on that side of the bridge and that like across the chasm. All right, let's go up to the bridge. Let's go up to the bridge. That seems like a good... How? I mean, clearly, right? Something interesting there. I'm actually thinking it's a merchant that's just out of render distance. Like the character model is out of render. Because that looks like a merchant, like, you know, campsite. But let's go check it out, I guess. This will confirm, hopefully, that... because I need to go down there anyways to confirm I can't get to the base of the tower. I'm pretty sure I can't, to be honest. We already talked to that merchant. He doesn't have anything interesting. But we go there to make sure, and then we go back to the... I think Stormveil Castle is probably our point of entry for that bridge structure, if there is such a... Oh. There is such a place. What'd I hear? A dog? This is not where it's at. Fighting a dog on horseback, I don't think is where it's at. Easy way down, please. That hurt our horse a bit. Bears, okay. I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't know if that's that wind tunnel lets me take the horse up. I don't actually know that it lets me take the horse down. YOLO. Hey, we did it. Where are we? I just saw this down here. I was like, where? I was also trying to escape peril. Murkwater Catacombs. Looks like we found another one of these. Well, might as well while we're here, right? Part of the amazing part of this game is just something around every corner. Not that. This one's got gargoyles. These little bastards are crafty. And they're fast. But they don't resurrect, thankfully. So I like them better than the skeletons, I think. Can I not? Why not? Dungeon. I hear gargoyle, I don't see gargoyle. There's gargoyle. They come off the walls sometimes. I saw that right at the end there. What's this giant square in the floor that I'm about to step on? I don't know. God, you little squirmy bastards. Oh my gosh. Root resin. That's pretty good. Also, we found the lever first? Or is this the second lever? Nope, somewhere a heavy door is opened. Usually we find the door before we find the lever, so that's interesting. Ah, I did it again. I was looking at these gargoyles. That aren't really gargoyles. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. They're invulnerable maybe, but they're coming to life. So scurv! They just scurry around on the floor. Oh yeah. Well, actually, that's useful. Oh, no blood loss. What was that scene? All right. What do I have? An item that alleviates blood loss? It's, yeah, I only have a couple of them. That's what I need to do. I need to come here first. Yeah. We don't need to go back down there, actually. Not step on the trap. I tried to use the item. They're just so fast. I hate the way they walk. I hate the way they move. It's so eerie. It's fucking spiders or something. I don't. Actually, crabs. They move like crabs. Really fast. Aggravating crabs. Try summoning. Is this just saying get good, scrub? Let's see what's through the mist. Big, scary looking guy. He's busy with all of our summons, though. Banished Knight Engval. Okay. New summon? That's cool. We actually need to try out. We have now 2 named summons, I guess. Any items? Wait, really? There's no, like... Sorry, I heard something, chat. I don't know what I heard, but I heard something, and I'm sure it came through the mic. I'm just a little surprised. There's usually root resin in there, like always, so far. There's been root resin at the base of the roots. It's the gig. The roots have resin. I see none. I see no resin. Okay. No resin. I did pick up some earlier in the catacombs, I feel like, so... Oh. I almost didn't see you there. Damn. That does not feel worth... How did I miss? Oh, there's more than one of them, too. That's annoying. All right. Where are we now? Oh, there's a lot. I can see there's like a lot more of those guys up through the river creek looking space. No, no. Okay, so we can't see it on the map because half of it's unrevealed, but there is like a... Yeah, there's like a little chasm in this, under this bridge, and we're in that. I think I saw... Yes. We can get out of here with this guy. Jellyfish. Oh, it's a bunch of skeletons. I don't really want to, like... It looks interesting. I don't really want to poke around down here right now, though. I did not expect that forward leap. Thought I could activate with these or activate this or something. I mean, these I've learned these statues tell me the way to those catacombs. I just thought there was like a way to like turn them on or something. Can't remember it. Okay, we only went down there to flee. What was the artist shack again? Not dealing with you right now. This world is so big, and I get the feeling that there's like a lot more of it outside of like my even realm of consideration at this point in time. So wait, I'm trying to get my bearings. Is this where we fought the flying dragon, or am I somewhere else? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is where we fought the flying dragon Agheel. Oh, okay, because we had gone here before. There's like a... No, it was up here. These were the type of catacombs we went to before. Okay. I was just surprised to see there's another catacombs off the same lake structure. I need to know, what is this on the map? There's nothing here. This is why I've passed this area so many times. There's nothing here. The map shows like an item, like a structure of some kind here. What is this? Is this the structure the map shows? Use bird's eye telescope. Bird's eye telescopes. You can use the bird's eye telescopes found in various areas to get a bird's eye view of the terrain in that direction. Huh. That's very helpful. Am I likely to be under attack anytime soon? Okay. So, unfortunately, we're not going to have time, by the way, chat, to get there today. Sorry, the stream is ending shortly. This is an amazing discovery, though. I'm glad I finally made it to this. I tried to come to this spot on the map a couple times, and I passed this item because like I was expecting a structure based on what I saw on the map, not like a little tiny telescope that blended into the ground. But I'm glad that we finally came back here and see. This is so useful to be able to like see the terrain from this perspective. It's gonna be amazingly helpful, and that is interesting. I didn't even know that that statue is there. It's like you can again see points of interest that you would have otherwise missed, and this is a great feature. Great feature. So what I'm looking at before we call it is just this bridge. It looks like... You think we can make those jumps? I think we're probably supposed to make these jumps. Or there's something to assist us crossing the chasm. Right, it looks like there's a doorway that lines up with that bridge. It doesn't look like we're supposed to enter from the bottom. We're supposed to probably enter from right there. So next time, when we pick up the stream, we'll go back to the Stormveil Castle and try to see how to traverse this bridge. But it's super useful. I'm so glad that I finally, like... Okay, I need to pay more attention to lanterns, obviously, but... Like, there's another one right here. Wait, is this an item I also missed? No. Are you here just to draw more visual focus to this thing? You know, I know that this is not the type of game that holds your hand, and I like that about it. It's just so, like, I'm still getting used to, like, keying off of... They have very... You know how the game developers have a lot of tricks for kind of like drawing your attention to a key item, like the most obvious one being like, oh, it glints every 3 seconds. But, you know, even just like more simple things like changing the lighting so it no longer blends with the environment, which this has done, to be clear. It's just like they have done it so much more subtle than most game developers do. I just manage to walk past these things all the time, I think. Same thing with their character models, like their NPCs are so easy to walk past. I don't know what it is about them, but they're also very still. They're so damn still. It is so easy to walk past them. Interestingly enough, this is, I think, where we maybe... I didn't call a stream here. We took a break here in our first stream. This site of grace specifically. So that's cool. I've probably missed a lot, to be honest. Jailbird, like we have learned apparently that I can get through a substantial portion of Hollow Knight without learning I can pogo off spikes. So the risks of playing blind, or more or less blind. We don't really go looking for answers or info. Let's swap over to the just chatting screen. But we can actually probably... Nope, not that one. Not that one. How's this one? Nope, they're all bad. I need to go back and revisit all my cams. I was just gonna... You can probably see her a little bit, but... Pull out the camera a little bit so Sophia made it on. Sophia, say hi. Oh, we want to go down. We won't let. This is Sophia, though. She's an old girl. She's been with me for a very long time. Very fluffy. And, very sweet. Anyhow, chat, that is it for me. Say goodbye. Say goodnight, Sophia. Yes. And, next scheduled stream will be Monday at thank you. I'll pass it on. They say you're beautiful. She doesn't know though. She gets that often. Next scheduled stream will be Monday, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Small chance we'll see me tomorrow. We'll see. If not, see you on Monday. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. 9:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time is the scheduled time for Monday. Music, please. Just for the sign off? Pretzel? Really? You're going to do this to me? Feels bad, man. See you guys.